As many of you know already, I enjoy Neverwinter Nights. I review a ton of Neverwinter Nights material day in and day out, and I've been doing so fairly consistently over the last 6 months. Now, it's not the only games that I play, but unless it fits the format of the channel, then simply there isn't much to talk about. What is to talk about Neverwinter Nights and also Neverwinter Nights 2 is that they are highly unique in creator content for simulated tabletop role-playing. Now, let's not forget about Celesta and Shadowrun for their total conversion mods. For me, there is something strangely appealing to the idea or notion that you can take someone's work and mold it into something that you can say, hey, I did that. I created that, especially if it's done on something that is meant to be transformative, much like the original idea behind the Aurora engine for Neverwinter Nights. It's been used in countless games. I mean, hell, it's used for The Witcher. It's hard to believe, but that game was actually built on the same engine. When thinking of that, it isn't really a surprise when I say that Beamdog renewed the life expectancy of Neverwinter Nights with the Enhanced Edition. It allowed modern gamers access to the absolute treasure built 20 years ago. In PC life cycles, that's equal to when the dinosaurs roamed the earth, especially when you look at a title that came out a couple years later, Neverwinter Nights 2. To play Neverwinter Nights 2 today on a modern screen with standard modern settings, one should expect disappointment, or at least have to manually juggle add-ons to make it function correctly with font and size. Therein lies a problem. People are lazy. If a game doesn't launch perfectly when bought, then expect a refund. That's just the cold hard truth today in the gaming sphere. Which is also why the NIT Neverwinter Nights installer tool is a gold mine for those lazy people. It takes all the work out. No cutting and pasting file folders from one directory to the other. No diving into the .ini files. All you got to do is just install the tool, copy the URL, and hit the nice big first button on the left. It does all the work with just a couple clicks of the button. This growth and continued success, however, wouldn't have been possible without the work put in by the community to offer new and fresh content. Feature-length campaign, huge epic worlds to explore, or even shorts like Black Death, which I reviewed, and I'll leave a link down below if you want to check it out. When you give player creator access with easy means, by God, they'll create it. Just look at Minecraft. For me, Neverwinter Nights is a perfect package, with new adventures and my favorite worlds to explore, and an RPG rule set that actually makes a lot of sense to me. And if for some reason I might be getting bored, someone drops a new 20-piece story-driven experience on the vault to explore and renew my interest once again. Each unique new campaign created gives me time to invest in the characters, it gives me time to enjoy the locations, and bring about a sense of wonder of what is to come, which I'm going to tell you is a very hard commodity to come by. Wonder. I'd bottle it if I could, and then I'd try to sell it to you. Hell, I'd try to sell it to your grandmother too. But I digress. My final thoughts on Neverwinter Nights is pretty simple. It's Dungeons & Dragons on the PC. While there's a place of great CRPGs like Baldur's Gate and Icewind Dale, that story's been told. It's a mystery that's been solved. In community-driven content, that next module I install, I don't know what it holds or where it might take me. Which, when you look at the hundreds of modules available to launch into, that's more the reason why 20 years later, Neverwinter Nights is still going strong. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this short video. I just thought I'd give you my thoughts on Neverwinter Nights 20 years later. Have a great day gaming. Later.